If you're really trying to turn your Asus ROG Ally into a productivity and gaming beast, then this video is for you. Well, first off, I will say this thing right here probably is easily my favorite piece of tech in 2023, not just for being able to game on the go, but for the versatility that this device really has. Of course, the portability and just overall gaming experience on this device is really good, but I just think it's a lot more to this device than what people think. Again, I'm not knocking the gaming performance at all. It's something that I actually enjoy a lot. I really love the ergonomics of the controller and the performance and the screen quality and the sound. All of it is rock solid. The buttons all feel great. And it's actually my favorite trigger that I've experienced on any controller at all. I just think it's really smooth and I just love how it feels. But my favorite thing about this device is just the versatility. So the fact that the ROG Ally runs Windows is just what really puts the icing on the cake in terms of functionality and what you could do with this device and all of the versatility that it has. It's just been a very pleasant experience. It works just like a laptop in the handheld form factor, and that is why I am in love with this device, and that's probably why it's my favorite device of 2023. And I'm just going to share some of the examples of how I utilize this. So of course, since this runs Windows, of course I can connect my Bluetooth controller to this device. So if I don't want to just hold this up all the time, and I'm actually a lot more comfortable with the Xbox controller, I'm able to connect this at will within a few seconds. One of my favorite hacks that I found with this device is the ability to set this up on a dock and connect it to my living room TV. I have a 4K TV, and being able to use that extra space and game with my fiance has been a very pleasant experience. That dock was actually made by a company called Ivanky. I'll leave a link for everything in the description, but it's worked for me flawlessly. It's very stable stand as well, and it has USB-C functionality, so it's very easy to get set up quickly. This dock also offers a ton of versatility, such as the ability to charge using power delivery, 3 USB-C ports, and HDMI to connect to a monitor or a TV, and an Ethernet spot. So I actually don't like using Bluetooth in the living room that much because it can be wonky, so I got these two 8-bit Do controllers that's powered by these 2.4 gigahertz dongles. And that experience has also been pretty smooth. It's literally just plug and play at that point. It's always plugged into my dock, so I could literally just turn on the power button and my girlfriend could do the same thing. Don't have to do any troubleshooting or anything like that, and we're ready to play our game. So one thing that surprised me about the ROG Ally is the amount of productivity that I could actually get done using it. So I could use this just as I would a laptop or even desktop computer, just because of how good that performance is. So I've been editing videos, I've been recording videos using OBS. I've even been getting just some general work done using the ROG Ally, but you need the right peripherals, and I would suggest starting with a good dock. The dock that I would suggest is this one that I've been using for the past few months. I've actually been using it on my Mac and ROG Ally. It's from a company called Tobenone. This dock supports 2 HDMI ports, a VGA cable, so up to 3 displays. You get your power delivery on the back as well as a spot for your Ethernet. You also get 4 USB 3 spots on the front, you get a audio jack, you get a SD and micro SD card slot, as well as the one cable that connects to your device. So again, all of this is powered through one USB-C cable. So I use the same peripherals for both my MacBook and the ROG Ally. All I have to do is just plug in this one cable and everything is good to go. You see my monitors coming up, my speakers, my camera, and everything else that I have plugged in, such as my keyboard and mouse. For those that love to multitask like I do, I'm glad to say that this does support multiple monitors. I was actually really surprised that a little device like this was able to power both of my 1080p monitors, and you're able to use the Ally as a monitor as well, so as long as you have the right dock. Another thing you could do with a good dock is actually connect your camera. I've been using this for OBS and even Google Meets meetings. And if you're a CapCut user like myself, you could even edit videos from your ROG Ally. I haven't tried it with a touchscreen yet, but once I'm docked, I'm good to go. Okay, so I am going to wrap this video up now. I appreciate you guys so much for watching it through. If you have any questions about the device, if you want to see any more content about the ROG Ally, just let me know in the comments and I'll get on that. I'm trying to be more consistent with the channel. And speaking of that, if you guys found this video useful or anything, just feel free to like and subscribe. Definitely means a lot to me and my channel. You just don't know how much that like just impacts the channel. It definitely would mean a lot. But yeah, overall the ROG Ally is a very solid device, just one of the most functional devices out there. I just really love how versatile it actually is. A lot of people will see this and think it's like just like a Steam Deck, but this just has like way more versatility than the Steam Deck in my opinion, just because of the fact that it runs Windows. It's basically a laptop in a handheld form factor. That's the best way to describe the ROG Ally. You could do so much with it. In terms of performance, it matches my needs. I'm not the biggest like performance buff. I'm not a performance expert, but it runs every game that I want it to run at 1080p, which is perfectly fine with me. It handles all of my video recording needs and it handles all of my video editing needs. Once I finish this video, I'm probably going to record every other video that I do on every product other than the Ally, of course, on my ROG Ally. So yeah, again, if you found this video useful, feel free to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and thanks for watching.